Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Rory Cocker, and today I'm going to tell you why you should probably avoid The Walking Dead survival instinct. Hang on a minute guys, there just seems to be somebody at the door. Just bear with me 1 second. Hello? Oh, look who it is. Not to worry guys, it's just Damien McFerrin, the editorial director here at Nintendo Live. Come on in mate, I'm just doing a video on The Walking Dead. You're looking pretty rough today mate. Big sesh last night, I'm alright lads, scored a few Jaeger bombs and that. I think you need to lay off them, they're not doing you any favours at all. Damien? Oh my god, you're a monster! Oh my god, help! Help! Oh! Jesus, help! David, it's me! It's me! Stop! Don't interrupt me doing a video introduction. Sorry about that, guys. Just a few technical hitches. Okay, so yeah, without further ado, here are some reasons why The Walking Dead Survival Instinct isn't very good. Now, don't get me wrong, licensed tie-ins aren't always horrible. Every now and then, a game will pop up that renews your belief that yes, some developers do actually understand what makes certain franchises so great. But between your GoldenEyes and your Spider-Man 2s, it's fair to say that the majority of efforts are fairly dire. But hang on a minute, Rory, surely if you're interested in this game in any way, it's probably because it's a licensed tie-in, and you're a big fan of the original TV series. Right, absolutely, but here's the deal. Sure, there's nothing inherently wrong with Activision wanting to make a Walking Dead game, but it's how they're abusing that license. The Walking Dead Survival Instinct has quite clearly been rushed to market, unfinished, in order to leech off the success of the Telltale games. This is a really deceptive and cynical tactic from Activision. The buzz around the Walking Dead TV show and the episodic games is pretty high right now, and they know that this game will probably sell a couple of thousand units at least, simply through word of mouth and misunderstanding. You can imagine the conversation now. Hey, have you played that new Walking Dead game yet? It's great. Oh really? Awesome, I'll check it out. And then they go to the store, and obviously since the Telltale games are downloadable, Survival Instinct will be the only Walking Dead game on the shelf. So they think, this must be it, and then they pick it up, and they take it home, and upon returning home they quickly realise what a massively craptacular piece of crap it truly is, and that they've just wasted 40 of the queens, so they promptly disown the friend who mistakenly recommended it to them in the first place. The fact that this game turned out as bad as it did doesn't rest solely on the developers. As I said before, the game was quite clearly rushed, and it obviously hasn't been afforded the biggest of budgets. However, one quick look at Terminal Reality's track record should tell you everything you need to know. Aside from the admittedly pretty great Ghostbusters video game and the decidedly mediocre Blood Rain, most of the studio's efforts have wallowed in the halls of gaming obscurity, choosing to forego the big-name developers and instead opting to fob the game off to the team responsible for Spy Hunter. Nowhere to chuffing run is further proof that Activision were never really taking this project seriously, and were instead just looking to cash in on the success of the TV show. Looks like Activision need a terminal reality check. Now I know a lot of you have probably just rolled your eyes at that, but hear me out. I am very much a gameplay over graphics kind of guy, and obviously you should never just disregard a game because it looks a little rough around the edges. Now I'm not saying that at all. But just look at this game. Some of the textures are PS2 era. The lighting is bland and entirely pre-baked. The animation looks like something a first-year college student would hand in as a rough draft for the first assignment. The skyboxes are static. The clouds do not move. The trees and foliage are sprite-based. Sprite-based? What is this? 2001? I mean, that's forgivable on the Wii when you're making a game like Xenoblade with huge wide open environments and you're working with a 900MHz processor and a graphics card from 2001, but in a linear, closed off FPS like this, on a system with 2GB of RAM? No excuse. I know zombies aren't exactly prone to winning the Nobel Prize, but Christ on a bike, the AI in this game is dumb. You can complete most of the game by clicking the left analog stick in and simply running past everyone. Any sort of potential for atmosphere or tension is completely nullified by this frankly astonishing flaw. And even when they manage to get you, they kind of just line up and wait for you to stab them in the face via this bizarre QuickTime event. It's horrible. If you're going to make a first-person shooter, the least you could do is actually make the combat engaging in some kind of way. Terminal Reality have opted for a less is more approach with survival instinct. Like in Zombie U, supplies are hard to come by, and ammo conservation is essential. Unlike in Zombie U though, this means nothing because you can simply walk around the zombie and stab it in the back of the head. The plot is non-existent. It's basically, oh, there are some zombies, don't die. Sure, they got the actors from the TV show to lend their voices to the game, and yes, they use the original score, but aside from that, it feels disconnected from the Walking Dead universe in pretty much every way imaginable. They could just as well have had some bloke called Dave as the main character and called it Let's Shoot Some Zombies in the Face for a bit, and it'd still be pretty much the same bloody game. If it's zombie action you're after, you're much better sticking to Ubisoft's launch effort, Zombi U. It's not a perfect game by any means, but its core gameplay mechanics aren't fundamentally broken, so it already kind of edges out The Walking Dead by default. It also actually utilises the Wii U gamepad in some pretty meaningful ways, something that Activision's game ultimately failed to do. The Walking Dead. More like The Walking Shed. Because it's full of crap that you don't want or need. Shed. Ugh. Okay guys, so that's about it. Hopefully I've managed to successfully deter you from buying this atrocious turd of a game. And if you sat there thinking, oh come on, how bad can it be? Just no. I mean, even if you're one of those people who get some kind of morbid enjoyment out of games that are bad, just avoid it. It's not even one of those, oh it's so bad it's good kind of things. It's just straight up bad. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, you can check out the full written review at nintendolife.com. Let us know what you thought about The Walking Dead Survival Instinct in the comment section below, and feel free to subscribe to Nintendo Life. Adios.